All right, Ron and Derek, it's been that kind of night. A 10-point lead for Oklahoma. The Kansas Jayhawks not shooting very well, but they got bigger problems.
Yeah, I think they're not taking advantage of their size on their offensive end, and you got to give Oklahoma credit because they're kind of speeding up the game and getting some transition opportunities. Kansas has to throw it inside in the second half.
Jacques and the Beanstalks are not getting it done in the first half of this one. The second half is straight ahead as we welcome you to the Delta Faucet Halftime Report. When we come back, a look at scores and highlights, including the early matchup as Allen Iverson led the Georgetown Hoyas against the Villanova Wildcats.
ESPN's NCAA Basketball, brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by Acura. Some things are worth the price.
Difficult decision at first. But over time, it gets a lot easier to live with. Acura. Some things are worth the price.
Filtered Miller Genuine Draft, the cold one. For those who've discovered its smooth draft taste, the world is a very cool place. So get out of the old and get into the cold.
Shake it, no dandruff. You've got Selsun Power. Brush it, no flakes. You've got Selsun Power with Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it #1 over all leading brands. Dandruff problem? No way. You've got Selsun Power. Some sports just aren't exciting enough for preppy cheerleaders. College Hoops is Saturday. Connecticut Lady Huskies face Syracuse, then Alabama meets Florida on ESPN2.
Talk some baseball right here on Talk 2. Pick up the phone, give us a call right now. First stop, Indiana. Bob, you're on Talk 2.
Romy, you're God here in Indiana.
Thanks, Bobby. Keep moving. California.
Yo, Romy.
What's up, Nick? You're a brick.
Man, you got shoelaces in your mouth.
Couldn't miss that on Talk 2. What was that?
Jim Rome on Talk 2. Live weeknights on ESPN2.
Welcome back once again to the Delta Faucet Halftime Report. John Saunders along with Clark Kellogg. 10-point lead for Oklahoma over #1 Kansas in the first half. But earlier today, we had a bit of a strange matchup. You got Villanova just coming off a whomping of #1 Connecticut. They go down to Georgetown. They struggle.
Yeah, you wondered if, in fact, the letdown, the emotional letdown would be a factor. You knew Georgetown would be hungry, desperately looking to beat a ranked team for the first time this season.
That's right. They did not have a victory over a ranked team. Coming off a big win, though, at Providence in the conference. And the small chess, big Monday, though. Kerry Kittles loses the ball. John Jacques to Allen Iverson to Jacques behind the back. 11-0 run, Clark.
Excellent ball movement here. Boubacar Al gets it to Williams, who's double-teamed, kicks it out to Irving Church for the three.
And Iverson blocked by Lawson, gets the deflection, and sticks it back over top of Lawson this time. Turnovers costly on the inbounds. Iverson, who else with the steal? Coast to coast, finds Boubacar. Ow, jams it down. Iverson, great speed.
Oh, look at him blow by Alvin Williams there in a heartbeat. And then again, this time goes to the other side of the rack. Perfect English, mark it up.
41-24 at halftime, and Allen Iverson in the paint leans backwards and knocks this one in. 56-39, the big guy.
Not too bad himself, able to flush that one home in transition. It was all Hoyas tonight.
Kerry Kittles held to just 16 points. The first time in 12 games he has been under 20. And Allen Iverson with 26 points, 7 assists, and 5 steals in the game as the Hoyas go to 16-7, 9-6 in the conference. Villanova chasing Connecticut drops to 12-3. Florida and Florida State hooking up for the second time this year in a non-conference game. The steal, Sura finds James Collins. Collins had 24 points.
Then we see Greg Williams here with the pilfer. He'll go coast to coast and leave it for Dimitri Hill, who finishes. Dan Cross has been outstanding in his last two. Here around the defense, hits the shot, +1. Cross had 25.
Bob Sura goes along the baseline and then just jams this one down. Florida State then forcing the steal. Sura finds Collins. He had 24 points. And Andrew DeClerc, though, doing a little celebration after he had knocked one in as well. 75-62. Florida gets the victory on the road. James Collins finished with 24, as we mentioned. Dan Cross with 25. Andrew DeClerc had 18 points. Long Beach State beaten by Memphis right now with about 3 minutes to go, 69-63. Memphis has a 16-game home winning streak at the Pyramid. Lorenzen Wright, the freshman, 17 points and 10 rebounds. Some news now. Mike Williams, as you know, was suspended by UMass coach John Calipari for breaking some team rules. Apparently today, his parents held a press conference and basically asked John Calipari to let him back on the squad. Williams apparently has written a letter of apology to the team and Coach John Calipari asking to be reinstated. As of now, his status is not known, but some have said he's lost to the team for the year because of discipline problems. And we'll continue with more of the Delta Faucet Halftime Report in just a moment. Kwame Evans on President's Day. George Washington had a bigot.
This halftime report is presented by the Delta Faucet Company. Delta, the way water is brought to life.
Diamond engagement ring. How else could 2 months' salary last forever?
Time is precious. Time is fleeting. And while the new Acura Luxury Lease can get you into an elegant front-wheel drive 1995 Legend for only $399 a month, we must also point out that time is of the essence. The 1995 Acura Legend Luxury Lease. Available for a limited time at your Acura dealer.
Are you a sports fan? Do you know one? Because now you can get 5 different awesome sports videos for just $19.95. That's right, all 5 videos for only $19.95. And this is first-rate stuff. You'll see today's hottest stars like Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley. Plus, get classic footage like Willie Mays and Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. And this video here is wall-to-wall incredible plays. It's got some of the most awesome action you've ever seen. You'll laugh and you'll cringe when you watch the greatest sports bloopers ever committed. Also see some of the most hilarious pranks and practical jokes in sports. These 5 different videos include hours of exclusive footage, much of it never before seen on TV. You can't go wrong because you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now and get these 5 great sports videos for only $19.95.
Call now, 1-800-210-7373. That's 1-800-210-7373. You get all 5 videos for only $19.95. Call 1-800-210-7373. That's 1-800-210-7373.
Hey, I want to run with you. Got a shot?
I think we're ready. That may be Al Gore's idea, that sign.
I'll tell you this, we'll get Bob Dole in trouble if you and I hook up.
At least we'll be the loudest team out there.
It is President's Day. Welcome to the Delta Faucet Halftime. Are you surprised they let Dick that close to Mr.
No,
President?
you were surprised. I wasn't. I wasn't.
All right, Dick having some fun. He might be running for president, vice president, that is, in a couple of years, 1996. We'll keep him
How
around.
about him and Dick are on the ticket?
Oh,
huh?
no. I don't think so. there'd be a fight over who would be the president. James Madison taking on George Washington. Speaking of fights between presidents, and George Washington looking like himself, and James Madison struggling a little bit. Kwame Evans, you love this guy.
I really like his game. Here he shows you his ability to eat glass on the follow there.
But Alexander Poole, just a freshman, at least they think. They're not sure how many years of eligibility this guy has as he came over. And Lefty Drizel struggling throughout the day, 89-75. George Washington gets the win. Vaughn Jones with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Kwame Evans had 21 points. Old Dominion facing East Carolina. Mario Mullen comes up with a steal and then sets up P.D. Sessoms. No, that would not be P.D. Sessoms for a 3. That would be them running on the break, the great layup, and then the feed. Dunlap takes it to the basket. Mario Mullen and gets fouled. Old Dominion had the lead. Then Dunlap pretty drive and a pass to Mullen, and he gets fouled as well. And right now where they stand, it was a 2-point game at halftime. Old Dominion gets the win, 81-73. UNC Wilmington over William and Mary, 64-57 was the final there. Chris Megan with 22 points. Central Connecticut State and Eastern Illinois, 12-point contest with about 12 minutes to go in the second half there. The Panthers have won 6 of their last 7. Centenary, no match for Tulane, 83-65 as Perry Clark picks up win number 100. Gerald Honeycutt had 26 points. New Orleans all over Arkansas Little Rock, 83-74. Privateers have won 7 of their last 8 games. The Thundering Herd facing East Tennessee State, and a winner 74-61. Sean Moore had 22 points and 11 rebounds. Austin Peay has a lead by 11 with 9 minutes to go over Middle Tennessee State. And Tennessee State is down big to Tennessee Tech. 76-62 is the score there. Wichita State beaten by the Golden Hurricanes, 67-56. Tulsa leading the Missouri Valley by a game and a half now. And Southern Illinois beaten up by Bradley, 85-68. Anthony Parker had 18 points for Bradley. We'll be back with more of the Delta Faucet Halftime Report in a moment.
Ready? Get it!
Isn't it just like Delta?
Let's make it really cool.
To design a faucet that's at both the height of style
Wow. Awesome.
and practicality. Delta, the way water is brought to life.
Gosh, it's a little chimp. Oh, he looks like a little person.
They're really not.
Look how smart he is.
They're not very intelligent, honey. They're dopey.
Look him.
We have a dummy on our hood. Oh, where's he going?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
And now, Valley of the Apes.
We were looking for the most significant vehicle in the market. We weighed technological advancement, value, and performance. Introducing Chrysler Cirrus, Motor Trend's Car of the Year. Chrysler Cirrus. It's not just a step above. It's the new plateau.
Tony and Diane get regular insurance checkups, just like they get regular medical checkups. I'm State Farm Agent Carlos Bermudez. I have been their State Farm agent 7 years. A family insurance checkup helps them make sure all their coverages are up to date. It's also a good time to explore options, like how their life insurance plan can be adapted to help with their daughter's college education. I think the family insurance checkup is something everybody can feel good about.
State Farm is there.
More of the Delta Faucet Halftime Report. Manhattan a winner again as they knock out Fairfield 65-56. Ted Ellis had 13 points. Coppin State now 13-2 in the MEAC and the longest home winning streak in the NCAA with 30 games right now. And Troy State beaten by Valpo 99-83. The Vikings lead the Mid-Continent by 3 games now over Buffalo. Speaking of winning streaks, since Villanova lost, the College of Charleston is still at number 1. They would have been there anyway, but Villanova no longer on this list. Manhattan at 14, Coppin State also, and Valpo now at 11. A reminder, at midnight Eastern time following SportsCenter, we come back with the Big West. New Mexico State and UNLV. Back in a moment.
Well, let's go. And you will too. It's not that hard. Just keep on trying. Stay in school. It's worth it. School is cool, so hang in there. Be cool. Stay in school. This announcement is brought to you by the Junior Optimist Club of Dragon Country and Scripps Power.
Come on in to Riverside Toyota. See what we've got. See what you'll get today. Tremendous savings. Hi, I'm Tim Jones. Right now, brand new Corollas, and these are not stripped. Dual airbags, 3-speed automatic transmission, auto-off headlamps. When you choose a 36-month Toyota Touch lease, payments start as low as $188 a month, folks. Now, this is just one example of the savings, no matter what you're looking for. Toyota car or a Toyota tough truck. We've got a great selection and great savings for you at Riverside Toyota.
Children to save is a good idea. But next time, put that dollar in here and buy your child life insurance from Guarantee Trust Life Insurance Company. Call now for your free Great Start Kit. Just $1 buys your child life insurance for 3 months. Your child is insured and you're protected financially. $1 for 3 months, then just $20 a year, so you'll have financial peace of mind. In spite of tougher gun laws, drunk driving laws, safety precautions, and medical advancements, the unthinkable still happens. $20 a year to age 26, when your child can convert the policy and continue the protection for life. So put that dollar where it counts. Count on Guarantee Trust to start building financial security for your whole family. Call for your no-obligation Great Start Kit today.
Insurance for $1 now, then $20 a year. Call 1-800-469-1500.